Ms. Hurst from Hamilton County Schools. Today we're going to continue to look at Rikki Tikki Tavi, and we're going to start with this warm-up. What is figurative language and why does an author use it? Pause me while you do that warm-up and press play when you're ready to move on. So figurative language is anytime an author uses words that they don't mean the literal meaning of. So it's not exactly what it says, it means something a little bit different. And an author can use it for a lot of different reasons. And today we're going to look at how an author uses figurative language to reveal information about a character. So today we're going to look at simile, metaphor, personification, and onomatopoeia. So we're going to be thinking about how does the author use figurative language to show characters' thoughts and feelings. Similes are when an author uses the words like or as to compare to unlike things. Metaphor is the same thing as a simile, but without the words like or as. Personification is giving human qualities to a non-human thing, and onomatopoeia is using a word that represents a sound. So we're actually going to start by looking at an example of onomatopoeia. In paragraph 2, Rikki Tikki Tavi says, Rick tick, ticky, ticky. This is in paragraph 2. So I had to think, what is the meaning of this? Why did the author include this? I want to make this size 18 as well. This is a sound that Ricky is making when he is attempting a war cry, right? He's about to attack. That's the sound he makes. So what does this example of onomatopoeia tell us about the character? The character is anxious when he uses this war cry. Because he's feeling threatened, or he feels like someone he loves is being threatened. So, oh goodness, that was not words at all. When we see this, I always spell this word wrong. Onomatopoeia, yes, that's correct. We know that Ricky is getting angry. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at doing today, is looking at the example of figurative language. What does it mean? And then how can we infer something about the character? The next one that we're going to look at is in paragraph 7. Rikki Tikki Tavi says, well, he doesn't say anything. It's about him. He is eaten up from nose to tail with curiosity. And this is paragraph 7. So this is a good example of it not quite meaning what it says, right? His curiosity hasn't physically eaten him. What does it mean? It means Ricky is very curious. So much so that he cannot resist looking into things. He's literally unable to resist himself. So what does it tell us about the character? This one's pretty straightforward. Ricky is very curious, as all mongoose are, right? It says that it's just a trait of the mongoose. And then my last example is Rikki Tikki felt his eyes growing red and hot. And this is in paragraph 32. So I'm going to say that this is a caveat. I don't know if this is actually figurative language or if it might be literal, because it did talk a little bit about this is just something that happens to the mongoose. So I'm going to think of it as figurative language, that his eyes aren't actually growing red and hot, but it might be that they do actually get red and hot. But we're going to go ahead and treat it like figurative language and see what it might mean. So I think it means he's getting angry because red and hot are both representative of anger. I've seen that in the past, right? Like when my blood boils, it means you're getting angry. If your face is red, you might be angry, things like that. So what does it tell us about Ricky? Ricky gets angry when he feels threatened, showing he is a feisty character. I think he's really feisty and I like him. All right, so I want you to take some time to find a couple more examples of figurative language that reveal aspects of a character. Now, I'm telling you that very specifically. We are looking at figurative language that reveals something about the character. So there might be figurative language that doesn't reveal anything about the character, but I want you to pay attention to the ones that do. Pause me, press play when you're ready to keep going. All right. So it didn't do it fancy like that. But one example I found was, it said Ricky's ticky stayed still as death. What does that mean? Ricky hardly moved at all. And what does it tell us about Ricky? He's dedicated when he wants to do something. Another example I found was in paragraph 59. After an hour, he began to move muscle by muscle toward the jar. I think it says that he's moving very deliberately towards the snake. And it shows that he's not reckless. He's deliberate and stealthy. And finally, when he says, "Oh, you stupid tuft of feathers," he's saying that Darcy does not offer much. And I think it shows about Ricky that he's frustrated and he's lashing out. Okay, so we've done 6 examples of figurative language. I want you to look at one specific paragraph in the text, and I want you to answer this question. How does Kipling use figurative language to reveal aspects of the character in paragraph 99 specifically? I want you to write a paragraph, and you can just turn your chart, right? In 99, it uses this piece of evidence, which means this, and it shows this. That's a paragraph, and you're good to go. So this is your exit ticket. How does Kipling use figurative language to reveal aspects of the character in paragraph 99? Write a paragraph. Have a wonderful rest of your day.